Hey, yeah, it's been a while since I've made a facecam video. I'd say it's been around 6-ish months, and I guess for those who haven't seen my face before, here you go. It's not very rewarding. In fact, I'd say it might be a little disappointing to some. So I guess I could address the elephant in the room here and just say that, yeah, I got some LEDs. Oh, and I guess also the fact that I'm dressed a little bit like a fucking e-boy. So I guess in order to prevent the onslaught of comments of people calling me an e-boy, I'm just gonna change into something a little bit more casual. 3, 2, 1. Is that better for you? So not too long ago, I asked you to give me some questions for an upcoming 2,000 subscriber Q&A/birthday Q&A since my birthday is right around the corner. And I know we're not at 2,000 subscribers just yet, but you know, we're close to there, I'd say, to where I could make this video. Actually, let me fix the lighting real quick. Let's see how this looks. Okay, yeah, that's way too fucking bright. Okay, I think that looks a little better. So I made a little video and a tweet telling you all that you could give me some questions, and I did get quite a bit of questions. So I'm just gonna go through the Twitter questions first because, yeah, the people who ended up liking the tweet didn't end up leaving a question, so, fuck you. Alright, so the first Twitter question we got here is T or A? Yes. How are you doing? Not too bad. I mean, 2020 so far has been a pretty shitty year, let's be honest. Online school was a living hell, and I never want to go through that again. Although I have a slight fear that I might. Come? Yes. Alrighty, now that we've got the Twitter questions taken care of, we can now move on to the YouTube questions. Did you eat my ravioli? Okay. I'll be honest. I did go into the fridge and just take your ravioli. I might have just had a bite just because I was starving to death. You know, with the fucking pandemic going on, you know, having to go into the grocery store with a mask and gloves and whatnot, and I didn't really feel like doing that, so I just went into the fridge and you know, might have taken a bite of your ravioli, or I might have eaten the whole thing, I don't know. Why did I delete the Discord server? Well, I deleted the old one and I started up a new one fairly recently, and if you want to join it, the link is in the description, unless the link has expired for some reason. What is Snake AIDS like? It's not very fun. Sometimes you end up saying S words, like sometimes. You know, luckily it hasn't happened in a little while. I just hope it doesn't happen to me when I'm recording this video, because, oh fuck. Do I like Dragon Ball Z, or like Naruto, or One Piece? I have seen a little bit of all three of them, but I'm not really sure about Dragon Ball Z just because I've only seen like a couple episodes. I've watched the entire series of Naruto and I think it's pretty good, and I feel like One Piece just needs to end because yeah, that anime has just been going on way too fucking long. By the way, can I make a video on the toxic side of the Sonic the Hedgehog fandom? Well, considering the fact that tons and tons of people have already made videos about that, most likely not. How old are you? Well, the answer might surprise some of you just because of the lack of masculinity in my appearance and I guess a little bit of my voice. But I am actually 15 years old. In fact, I'll be 16 on the 12th of July, which is my birthday, in case you did not know that. I'm not sure if I'll do anything for that day. I'll probably just make a community post, or I might even do a live stream. I have no fucking clue. I mean, I did one last year, but I feel like that didn't really go that well, so most likely not a live stream. But yes, I am in fact 15 years old, and for those who say that I am younger than that, fuck you. What is my favorite TV show? That is a bit of a difficult one because, I'll be honest, I haven't sat down and like legitimately watched TV in, I want to say, like a year and a half. But I guess just to list off a few favorites on the rare chance that I actually do watch TV. South Park, I guess a little bit of Family Guy, and that's really all that I can think of. Do I like Cory in the House? What kind of a question is that? Of course everybody likes Cory in the House. Anybody who doesn't know what a good anime is. What is my favorite Adult Swim show? Well, since this sort of connects to my previous answer, I haven't legitimately sat down and watched TV in a long time, especially Adult Swim, but I did used to be a somewhat avid viewer of Adult Swim when I was about like 12 or 13. I don't really have a favorite Adult Swim show, but I guess just to list off a few that I enjoyed: Robot Chicken, Rick and Morty, and I guess you could count Cowboy Bebop. What is my favorite game series? That would have to be The Legend of Zelda, because it just trumps every other game series out there. And anybody who disagrees with me, what motivated me to start posting again? Well, I didn't really stop posting or anything, it's just my previous video took a while to make since it's almost an hour long. Plus, it didn't help the fact that online school was literally killing me mentally. In fact, online school, I'd say, has put me in probably one of the worst mental states I've ever been in my life. How'd you get snake AIDS? Your mom. Any big plans in the future content-wise? Not at the moment, no, but maybe if I come up with another video idea that ends up being like 30 minutes and I feel like no one has really made a video about it, then yeah, I might go for it, but at the moment I don't really have any big ideas right now. It's more of just still recovering just from the, you know, the sort of stress I was put on making my recent video. But I guess maybe try and implement some more face cam stuff into my videos now that I've officially done a face reveal. I'll still most likely use my terribly drawn avatar's face in my videos, just because I feel like it's more entertaining to watch than just, you know, watching my face. Why does the weed that my dealer gave me that somehow tastes like bleach make my head feel funny and make me feel sick? Well, that might be because your weed was imported from China. What countries have I been to? Well, besides the current country that I live in, I've actually been to Japan once when I was 12. My grandparents took me for 2 weeks, and I would definitely want to go back there someday. Do I feel like that my content will ever be shadow demonetized since I am a small but talented fish in the YouTube algorithm? Well, it depends if I ever decide to monetize my channel. When I was a lot younger, I did envision this whole YouTube thing as a potential job, but I guess now with how YouTube runs their platform and, you know, with the type of content that I make, it might not be feasible, I'm not too sure. And I guess the only money that I would make off of this YouTube thing is if I were to release merch, which I might end up doing in the future, although my art skills are not very good as seen from my avatar. Swag? No. What are my future plans for YouTube? I guess just making the same type of videos that I've been making recently, because some of those I feel like are some of my best videos that I've ever made. And the good thing is that I can actually look back on them and not cringe every time I watch them. Yeah, fuck you 2019 me. Your facecam commentaries were complete shit. Favorite video game? That would be The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. What are my plans considering that commentary channels are dead? Honestly, I'm just gonna continue doing what I've been doing. I honestly could care less about people who are going on Twitter just saying things like, "Ooh, my channel got completely demonetized because I make commentary videos. And also my video could get taken down for bullying and harassment, even though there are a huge chunk of commentary channels that are not monetized." Have I ever played any Resident Evil games? No, I have not. What are my thoughts on people who made weird story animation videos on YouTube? Do you mean like Storytime Animators or Actually Happened channels like those? Storytime Animators I'm fine with, but Actually Happened can go fuck themselves. Why is my voice sounded like Gamecube dude? I don't really see a similarity between our voices, but thanks for the compliment. What phone do I use? I use my iPhone 11 as a camera. What are my opinions on the new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate character and the reveal trailer of Min Min? I haven't actually played Smash Ultimate in a while, nor have I really been up to date with all the character leaks and whatnot. Which martial arts combat sport is my favorite? I'm not sure. I'm not really the biggest sports person, especially when it comes to martial arts, but I guess if I had to choose one, it would be Jiu-Jitsu. Who is my favorite commentary YouTuber? That would have to be either Turkey Tom or Gokinaru. What is my favorite brand of flavored milk? Your mom. Why did I start a YouTube channel? It's always been something that I've wanted to do ever since I was really young, and around the time I started this channel I was in a bit of a shitty spot in my life. I was bored out of my mind and I was just like, yeah, I'll make a channel, see how this see how this whole thing goes. You know, I've been doing this for about 2.5 years now, and I'd say I've enjoyed it so far. It's not exactly where I thought I'd be in 2.5 years, but you know, it's better than nothing. What is the most favorite video I like? It's kind of hard just because there's so many fucking videos on YouTube that I've watched. But I guess my favorite would be The Death of H3H3 by Gokinaru. Unfortunately, the video is taken down, but I actually did re-upload it on my second channel, so if you want to watch it, don't tell Susan, but go ahead. Opinions on Air. It's slightly overrated. I'd give it somewhere between a strong 6 to a light 7. What is my favorite game console? It would have to either be the Wii or the Switch. Do I know any other Plus channels? Well, considering I don't watch Plus channels, no. Have I ever recovered from murder? Yes, it was a very long and painful recovery. But thanks to the power of stem cells, I was able to make it out just fine, even though it was a very long process. I felt very uncomfortable when the doctor shoved his 2 fingers straight up my asshole, but I guess it was just to save my life, so I wouldn't say that I'm grateful for that, but yeah. What video game do I have the most nostalgia for? That's kind of a hard one. I guess it would be any of the classic Sonic games. Do you think that pineapple on pizza is a sin? I'm not sure what kind of a question is that, because obviously, pineapple on pizza is a sin. Who is best girl? All shows are allowed. I assume you mean anime, just for reasons that I won't get into. I guess it would be either Gabriel White from Gabriel Dropout, or Hinata Hyuga from Naruto. Am I going to get the Xbox Series X, the PS5, or neither? Well, since I don't have the money, the realistic answer would be neither. But if I had to choose one, it would most likely be the PS5. Can I make a skate video? Here's the best that I could do, even though I'm not the best when it comes to skating. What do I think of Bahoot Vilu? He's alright, I guess. His content's not really my taste, but if you like Vilu, that's fine. I have nothing against you. What is my favorite food? If you thought I would say pineapple on pizza, you're wrong. Fuck you. But my favorite food would probably have to be Yama. What is my favorite hobby to do when I am not making videos? Probably either skateboarding or playing the guitar. Alright, last one. What are my thoughts on Wario Apparition? I have no clue what that is, so I can't answer that. Do I hate Teen Titans Go? Cartoon Network plays that show all the fucking time, and it's most likely the main reason why I stopped watching Cartoon Network to begin with. Yeah. Fuck that show. Original Teen Titans was way better. Besides the SML and FGTV communities, what other toxic fandoms have I encountered? Probably a ton that I've encountered, but I can't really name them right now. Before I stopped watching SMG4, what are my favorite SMG4 videos? I guess the Five Nights at Freddy's videos, which might sound kind of cringy to some, but those were actually the first videos I saw from SMG4, so they're special to me. Alright, so those are all the questions that you have asked me. So thank you to everybody who submitted their questions. I had a lot of fun making this video. It was kind of nice to actually sit in front of a camera again and actually record my face, just because I haven't done that in so long. I know we're not there yet, but if we do end up hitting it, then thank you for 2,000 subscribers. So again, this is where I'm going to end this video. If you enjoyed, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos in the future, even though I don't really upload very often, but that's why you should turn on the bell notification to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you want to keep up with me when I'm not making videos on this channel, then you can follow me on Twitter, which is in the description, as well as my second channel, which is mainly just shit posts. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.